Hit with the Watch how you move or get hit with a rifle. Hey, if you see the title, it's really supposed to be "Let the Dead Bury the Dead," and see if my phone can get fixed. And the reason why I just put it short as "Let the Dead Talk" because a lot of people won't understand that concept or that analogy of "Let the Dead Bury the Dead." It's something I've been hearing for a very long time, right? Oh, let the dead bury the dead, let the dead bury the dead. And I never understood it. I thought they was talking about something being a physical. I always used to say, how the heck can a dead person bury another dead person? And that's not what it means at all. It's actually more of a beautiful and challenging quote, a very challenging quote if you follow by it. It's a very challenging quote, but that quote right there would allow you to become a higher power that nobody else could even imagine or thinking of being. What up, bro? We're gonna get into it though. Let the dead bury the dead. What does that mean? Hold on. Hold on, give me a second. But what up, bro? How you doing? How your day going? All right, listen though, I'm saying if you can understand that whole quote, let the dead bury the dead, you'll go so much farther than a lot of people in the world. To me, it means just don't fall for, in the Bible, basically it say don't fall. And I know people, a lot of people ain't spiritual. Me, I'm not spiritual. I read the Bible when I was 17, but that's what's up, bro. Mine been good. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. It's 1 o'clock. I just woke up like 30 minutes ago. Went in the back and did what I had to do. I went for a late night jog with two of my friends, right? Or I'm not even gonna say friends. Some people I know. I need to watch my tongue. I need to speak properly, cause right, I'm gonna be calling my friend today, and tomorrow I'm gonna be saying that bitch ass nigga. He played, right? But two people I recently started to hang out with because we got common interests. They like to work out. I like to work out, so I went to sleep late. We was outside like probably 12 in the morning. Went for a beautiful jog, a very nice jog. Something I ain't do ever really. Normally I go jog by myself, but when I say let the dead bury the dead, it just means let the people that are too consumed on negative thoughts. This is my analogy of it. Let the people that's too consumed with negative thoughts and being stuck in the now, let them be stuck in the now. Let them take care of each other. Don't be around that. That's not the type of party you want to be around. Meaning, I'm trying to explain it the best as I can. But just like, all right, basically, if something go on today, somebody's be just this is what kind of brought me to it. Like I had somebody being racist to me and my son, and I'm gonna be transparent. Forget it. I ain't even going to sugarcoat shit. Y'all know like the videos I do with me and my son, right? They shooting videos. Some white girl, and I'm not being racist, but fuck it, I'm telling it how it is. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. It's some white girl at school that said some shit to my son about his hair because he got the wicks, calling him doo-doo, and she been calling him monkey. And he finally gave her a piece of his mind and said what he said to her, you know, fat ass bitch, your dad probably gay, whatever. Just, I don't even know. Whatever he said, he said. So they took it, and there's multiple complaints. Like my son going to the principal telling how this girl and her friends and everybody be calling him a nigger and you know doodle head and shit like that. So there's multiple complaints on his end, and nothing ever happened. All right, so listen, nothing ever happened on his end. But now he came, he called her a fat girl. He don't swear. He don't swear around adults. I don't think. I mean, I would hope he don't swear on his off time at the park. But you know, all kids do, right? Or do something. But he never called her like any foul words. But he did call her fat and said like her dad come in, he looked like he gay and this and that. And she took it to the principal, and they like, oh my gosh, they said to him, I never seen you get like this. But you seen people pick on him all year. You seen people treat him real bad all year. You never cared, right? You never did anything. You always give us a phone call saying, oh, we're trying to work, and don't forget, we live in a predominantly white area. Oh, we're trying to work harder to make sure he feels safe here. We really want him here. I mean, that's all you could do, right? You spitting in his face and calling it water. But they said, oh, they called me and they told me to come pick him up because of the words he said to this girl, that they couldn't believe he said this, and they never seen him get like this, and they're nervous and they're afraid that he might attack someone. This is their exact words, right? By just because he's speaking. to somebody saying like some words and giving it back to whatever they say, he giving it back. So he's speaking to this girl and he said something rude to her. So they call and say, oh, come get him. We nervous. We never seen him speak like this. We never seen him get out of character. We afraid that he might attack someone and then it being a girl. So I went to go get him. And then we thought it was all cool. I spoke to the principal, let her know, like, you know, how things been going. I'm not one to just do this. Oh, but. We're going to take accountability over here. We're going to correct it and pray that you guys correct it on your end, right? That's that. All I could do is take care of what goes on in my household, right? I can't go there and be like, but this student said. We could bring it up and see how y'all react, but you never go and complain to the oppressor. The person that's slapping you, you don't go back and be like, oh, I'm hurting because this. They're going to do it again, right? So learn that. But I go to school, pick him up. I explain to them how I'm going to do better to make sure he don't speak to people like that, and also tell him to stay away from people that got to make him get out of character like that, right? So that was my resolution for it. Thought everything was squashed. Go home. Next day, we get a call from, if you from the hood and you a little older, you call it DCF, right? That's what we call it. Oh, I'm going to call DCF on you. But we get a call from out here, DHS or something like that. They don't even know what DCF mean out here. We said DCF. They're like, what the fuck is that? But get a call from DHS and saying they heard about an incident at school and saying that they want to understand what's going on with Amir. Don't forget, he never had an incident at school. He don't have incidents. Only incidents he have is when kids is trying to like be rude to him. And he got so much restraint. Like me teaching him gun safety, it taught him like, you know, never be the aggressor. Always be the one to, you know, hey, I'm sorry. Because you know what you can do to people. You know how far you can take it. So the only thing you got to do is really watch yourself, right? So he's that kid. He's always going to try to distance himself from a situation. He's the first to apologize. If somebody's trying to be rude to him or bully him, he's like going to just distance himself. His first result ain't ever just to be like, oh, I'm about to fight. All this to say what the quote, let the dead bury the dead mean. But he never be like, oh yeah, I'm ready to fight. He's a de-escalator completely. I love it. It's amazing how much he de-escalates. Sometimes it might get him in trouble, so I gotta show him how to turn up a little bit too. But we get the call, oh, we're concerned about what might be going on at the house because the principal said they never see him get like this. Maybe he raised his voice, maybe he didn't, right? I don't know. But they never said he did. But okay. I answer the call, I Google it. I mean, I don't answer the call, it's a voicemail. I Google it, DHS called me, do I have to answer? You can't trust everything Google say, but Google said basically, no, it's not a real case, it's just a report. So the school pushed the issue harder, now making up little things about him, little reports saying how, oh, now it looked like he coming into school sad, it looked like this, it looked like that. So now I'm home. I get home one day, like probably 3 in the afternoon. And as soon as I get home, I see a car outside. And it's like there's like somebody know who I am already. And I'm like, all right, it's just a white lady. You know, this neighborhood. It's a nice neighborhood where we live at. It's just a white lady, ain't nothing. I go upstairs. I get inside. As soon as I get inside, knock, knock, knock. I look out the little peephole. I'm thinking it's like just somebody walking around with like the ballots for like some type of mayor election or something. That's how she was dressed. So I'm like, all right, I'm not even gonna answer. She's still knocking. I finally answer. She like, oh, it's Department of Social Services or whatever their name is. The school called. They're concerned about Amir, blah, 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 blah. I sat down and had a 3-hour-long conversation with this lady. The school went and dug up almost every single video on the YouTube and try to make something out of nothing by saying like, oh, I'm breeding a dangerous individual, how I'm a dangerous person to my kids and all of this, right? It's weird. It's real weird because he raised his voice at somebody. So we had to talk, a 3-hour-long conversation. She actually just called me. If y'all was watching this live, I just did a live before where it was just like 10 minutes ago, 5-10 minutes ago, I just did a live and I had to cancel like the first 30 seconds because I got a call. The lady, she called me now saying, oh, we just went to the school. We spoke with him. We didn't see nothing concerning. Same thing she said to me. We didn't see nothing concerning. We didn't your household, everything looks wonderful. And we just can't see why they're making up such negative claims about him. So we all understood, even her, she come down to the conclusion that it's just racism, right? We even explained to her how these kids follow him home. And I'm always telling him, like, hey, just let it be. If they touch you, then that's a different story. But these kids follow him home. How they get his address, they put an air tag in his bag. Amir get home one day, And I'm hanging out with him. We playing like the little, I forgot the game. You press the little dice in the middle, and then you take the little kid game, the little dice, the little pop thing in the middle, and then you just go ahead and go around the board. We playing that for like an hour. Me, him, and his brother. I get a notification, bling. AirTag has been with you for the last 4 to 8 hours. What the fuck? So I'm looking everywhere. I'm going downstairs in the car. I'm like, what the fuck? One of these weird ass bitches trying to track me to see where I'm at. The last resort, I looked up how to try to signal it. The last resort was to look in Amir's bag. So we look in his bag, AirTag in there. Boom. We bring it to school. I bring it up to the school. They hit me with, they instantly called the parents. Instead of doing the proper thing, calling the police about it, they instantly called the parents of who AirTag it was. Because I did the research and got the wife name, got her business, where she work at, and then got even the husband business where he work at. Instantly, they called the husband. Don't forget, the husband, I mean, this family lived like 5, 7 doors down from the school. They know the principal and everything. She instantly called them instead of calling the police like, okay, this is dangerous, right? So they got their time to come up with their story. They said that they put the AirTag is normally on the dog. First off, how could the AirTag be on the dog? It don't have the clip or whatever. Let's just say that's neither here nor there. The AirTag is on the dog. They take the dog for a walk. The dog must have went into the school grounds and the field, and Amir must have picked it up. We seen where they showed the police where they walked their dog. It's literally like 2 miles. Or I ain't gonna say 2 miles, like a mile. About a mile and a mile, like mile point 17, I think it was. On the other side of the field. It's a big school. On the other side of the field, where even the principal confirmed that they don't take the kids over there to play. Amir get on the bus, so he don't have time to go way over there and catch his bus. You know what I'm saying? We pick him up or he get on the bus. There's no in-betweens. Everything he do, like, we got a set time on it. So if he's even 5 minutes late or to whatever, we're gonna know that he did something, right? So the cop come, and the first thing the cop say to him is, oh boy, I want you to tell me the truth right now. You stole that AirTag, right? Stole the AirTag? Come on now, what do you need to steal an AirTag for? We got AirTags in the house. We got plenty of AirTags in the house. He know what these are. He know they can't do nothing for you. He can't connect it to his phone. We already know this. Stole the AirTag. Okay, officer, please get out my face. Yeah, he stole it. Leave it at that. So that's that. The school even pushed that he stole it. Every time something happened, they switch it around and be like, play the racism game on him, right? It's never no one else's fault. How about this? These 3 boys jumped off the bus with him. They keep following him until I had to get off the bus. So I start getting off the bus with him. They keep following him, but they don't really want to do nothing with him. They just trying to antagonize him. I already told him, let them touch you and then whoop them all. You know what I'm saying? And give them all the worst beating. Because dude, like what? He this tall. We do push-ups every day. This dude is strong. Yeah, I know my son. You know, he shoot guns. He do all type of things. This dude is strong compared to not being racist. He's black. Right? So compared to the little white kids, if he's this tall, these kids like right here, if his arms, his biceps is this big, I'm not being racist, their biceps is this big. So it's not like he's scared. I'm just teaching him restraint. So they get off the bus, they be following him for like 2 weeks straight. We telling the principal every day because look where we at. I tell them to retaliate or do something, first thing they're gonna say is, oh, he aggressor. And I'm not dumb, I'm not a snitch, but call me what you want. I'm a grown ass man, right? I ain't 30, but I'm a grown ass man. I'm not a snitch, but at the same time, you gotta have a rapport. You gotta play they type of games, right? They're gonna make all these reports, blah, 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 so it could pile up, and then when something do happen, it could look bad on him. So we do that. We play the reverse game. We do the reports. So when he do something to somebody, it's all these reports, and it look bad on the school. But we telling them, yeah, they following him home. Like they did him when he had one incident about somebody pouring milk on him on the bus, and he slapped the kid. After all of this, they took him off the bus for like 2 weeks, right? Made it so I have to like stop what I'm doing and go pick him up from school, which is like 3, 4, 5 miles away, long as fuck. But when we kept reporting these kids like bullying him and following him getting off at his bus stop, there was never a time where they told these kids they had to get off the bus. Only thing we kept getting from the principal is, oh, we're sorry, and we really do want him to feel comfortable here. We really do love having him here. Don't forget, he's probably the only black kid in the school. Not even gonna lie. If so, it's probably one other black kid, but he's probably the only black kid in the school and get picked on, or not really picked on, because he can handle himself. But these things go on almost every day. It took to where a kid even brought a knife to school and was sitting right next to my son. One of the ones that been bothering him, right? He took a knife to school. They didn't do nothing to this kid. At least they say that they can't tell you. I get that they can't tell you what they did to the kid. But that kid was on the bus and at school the next day. Never, I told her, like, where I'm from, you know, that's probably an expulsion. That's just as dangerous as bringing a damn gun to school. So they never do nothing. So that's all just like them being racist towards him. And that comes to, when I say let the dead bury the dead, I could be that person to just be like, oh, let me go ahead and fall into this and let my mind and put all my energy into this. But instead of that, like I said, I'm gonna let the dead bury the dead. I'm gonna understand that what I got going on, there's a bigger destination. There's a bigger goal at the end. I have a destination as to where I'm going. So if I was one of those dead people burying another dead person, I would stop everything I'm doing and attend to these little small occasions, which we're gonna call funerals, right? I would attend to these funerals, me being a dead person, burying another dead person, but I'm not dead, so I don't bury the dead. I go ahead and keep moving forward with everything, because I know what I came here for, and I got a bigger purpose, right? And I told my life, but what I came here to Oregon for. Everything I came here for, I've been accomplishing small, little by little. I know what I came here for, and I'm doing it, right? So if I was to allow the dead to bury if I was a part of that, dead burying the dead, I would let things like that just get me off track. I'll be all like, man, and I would always be upset, and I would let all my energy consume. I would, you know, let all my energy consume these negative things, but I don't. So letting the dead bury the dead is just knowing that you have a purpose or you doing something. Just put your mind on a goal and go ahead and keep going for it. Don't stop. Don't even attend these pity parties. Don't stop, because as soon as you do, you're gonna be one of them dead people that they burying. You can't stay stagnant. You just gotta keep going. Just keep going. Ain't nothing in this world, and I promise you, there's nothing. Even the Bible say, even the death of a family member, there's nothing in this world that's gonna make me stop and be like, oh, and just get completely like depressed. There's nothing. And I'm not saying this to be like sound like a foul person, but at this point in my life and the things I've been through and everything I learned, and I pray it don't happen, but one of my children could die, right? And I'm not gonna grieve over it too long. Like, I'm gonna always have remorse, I'm always be sad in my heart, I'm always feel sorrow, but I'm not gonna be the parent to just come up every day and waste my time, not do what I gotta do, and cry every day about it. If I cry, I'll give it 5 minutes when it's free time, when it's my free time, but I won't allow my productive time to be compromised by negative thoughts or bad situations. So that's what I'm saying. I will not attend these funerals while the dead is burying the dead. I'm always be the live soul that keep on moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look back and tell y'all maybe a small little prayer, but I gotta keep going. So that's why I put the title, Let the Dead Speak. But really, you can't let them speak at all. If they're dead, they're an empty soul. They have no purpose. They want to keep on sitting back. Life go on. That's what I'm trying to say. Life goes on. Somebody going to die around you, it goes on. There's nothing that we can do about it. You're going to be just carrying dead weight. I mean, if you're in the desert and you know you and your boy been walking to get to the nearest river because y'all thirsty, y'all both about to die, and he die on you, he dead. Why you going to pick? I'm just saying, for honor, I get that, but at the end of the day, you gotta survive too. Who gonna tell his story? So I'm not gonna be the one, and I don't care how y'all look at it. Y'all could say he disloyal, but if, like I said, this is the analogy I'm giving, example. If we both in the desert walking to go find water, and we know the water is 4, 5, 10 miles up the straight, and we going and on our way, my friend, a grown ass man, and I'm not saying in a rude way, but another grown man, he dies on me, I'm not gonna be that one to pick him up and keep carrying him and risk myself dying. We got a plan. We had something that we had a goal, and let's get to it. Let me not sit here and be a dead soul burying a dead soul. I gotta go. You're already dead. I love you. I appreciate everything we've been through. I wish that it didn't happen like this. I'm gonna remember all the good. I'm not gonna stay here and bury you. I'm not gonna be a dead soul burying you and only remember the bad about it. I'm gonna remember all the good. I'm gonna keep going. And I hope you see me, and I hope you're happy that what I'm doing. But that was a whole little quick rant for that. But I also want to say, the last live that I put, and if anybody in here, come on, man, leave some comments. There's 11 people in here. Leave some likes, man, so I could, maneuver a little bit better through the YouTube algorithm. I've been doing videos and I've been doing a lot of views on videos. Even right now, videos that I got old videos right now going up. I looked at one of my videos, it was at like 90,000 subs, right? It was at like 90,000 views. I'm looking at it now, it's at 550,000 in like the last week. So I appreciate that. But to keep me going and get me like a little bit more active with the lives, please, y'all leave those likes so YouTube can see that y'all actually like it. It's cool, bro. It's fine. Because those past streams, I like to look at them as practice because I notice myself. Every future stream, I get better and better. I get more comfortable at speaking. Before, I used to trip up over my words. I used to lead a camera just like dead, have no topics. But the newer streams are always going to be better, bro. You missed the old ones, it's fine. That's fine because as long as you're here for the newer ones, we're going to keep going. But I'm trying to get up here to motivate people, but at the same time, I'd be trying to say, damn, you got to watch how you speak. You can't let everybody in too much. But I'm kind of shedding that. You know how a snake shed their skin? I'm kind of shedding that and trying to be as transparent as possible. But I'm going to still be doing videos for anybody that's caring. I'm going to still do videos. I said this before. My problem was I kind of went into like a thought of looking at other people's channels and trying to like, you know, not be like them, but take tips from them. And that never was my thing. My videos, whenever I did gun videos, it was always to be like gun safety. I always wanted to like give examples of what could happen and how you could better yourself, right? I said to say that. But my last live, it was the title was Save Your Money and the Money Will Save You. Watch what you consume. Watch what you consume. A lot of people don't understand how to make money and how to become more financially stable. And I'm not a finance guru or whatever. I'm not. I'm just a regular ass nigga that just know how to keep some money and that's it. And look bummy. But save your money and it'll save you. Watch what you consume. Watch how you consume. The biggest thing, the two biggest things into making money and becoming more financially stable is to always look for ways to earn more. That's one. And watch your consumption. That's two. Those two go hand in hand. Nothing else matters. You don't have to go work and, get a job, right? If you don't have no other source of income, but always look for a way to earn more and watch what you consume. It's always gonna be better because you can't be earning this amount and then spending this. Nothing's gonna work from that. That's stupid. Let's be intelligent, right? So one more time, earn more and watch what you consume. I'll give you an example. Me, whenever I eat, let me show you, hold up. This is my go-to every morning. Every morning, the same thing. I throw the sardines, some eggs, the avocado. That's my go-to every morning. It's cheap. I do some eggs, sardines, avocado, and occasionally, if I'm feeling like, I fast a lot, so if I'm feeling like I'm gonna go on a long fast, I'm gonna throw the oatmeal in it. That's simple. That's learning how to consume less. With that, I learned how to not get joy out of eating. So instead of me back in the day, oh yeah, I want to go to this, I want to go here. I want to go to Olive Garden, I want to go there, I want to go there, I want to go there. Me programming my brain to just eat the same thing all the time is no longer saying, oh, I'm hungry, so let me go eat for joy. My brain is just saying, oh, it's time to eat. Let's eat, let's get it over with. That saved me money. Whenever I feel like I want to go buy something, I prolong it because I know if I'm just thinking off an impulse, I'm gonna go buy, boom. Probably look stupid. And another thing, I'm gonna tell y'all this. The store's gonna hate me for saying this. And I don't wanna give out the secret, but there's only 9 people in here. Another thing, I'm telling y'all, cause mostly if y'all watching me, y'all probably in poverty too, right? And I came from that. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. When I buy stuff that I don't need, but I need for the moment, like a drill set. If I need that, and let's say I need something for a project, I'm gonna buy that in cash. I'm gonna go take some cash. I'm gonna go buy that set. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep that motherfucking receipt. And when I'm done, that thing going back to the store. Because what purpose do you have for me other than being a drill set? I could use you 2-3 times out of the year when I need you. But when that money come back, this is multicultural. I could do multiple things with this. So you call me stupid, call me a cheap bum, whatever, but that's just me. One more time for the people that just came in. If I need something and I know it's not long term, like hygiene or like something for health, hygiene, things like that. Like even like clothes, I keep my, I don't do that with clothes, but like for things like that you don't need and you just need it for the moment, don't be afraid to buy it with cash. Go get cash so they can give you back the same way you purchased it. Buy it with cash and return it. For instance, whenever I cook like rice for my mushrooms, I buy the crock pots. These things are $200. I don't know when I'm gonna stop growing mushrooms. I'm not about to keep this crock pot. So I buy them, keep the receipts, and I return them. I just keep them in pristine condition. I'm not gonna be rude. I know maybe somebody else might get it. I'm gonna be as clean as I can. It's up to the store if they wanna give it to you. That's fucked up on them, right? But I'm not that person. That money, that $200 sitting on my counter, what purpose can you do but cook a meal for me? Okay? But when I got that 200 in my pocket, I can do anything. I can save somebody's life with that. So let's be smart, right? Let's keep going. Another topic. I'm just saying things to make you a better person. Also, these all come with being like more financially stable. Another thing though, and this is something that a lot of people struggle with. Workout. What do I mean? I'm not telling you to go to the gym and be, I'm a monster. Workout. Go for a walk. Everything starts like this and it grows. Maybe you'll go for a walk today. Tomorrow you're probably walking for a month, but that walk is gonna turn into a run. And I'm not saying it to look good, but even when you do, like me, I'm not saying I look the best, but I notice whenever I do things and I look better, I get better opportunities. People are not afraid to be around me, right? But when I'm out this bitch sluggish, fat, just looking like I got unhealthy habits, ain't nobody trying to be around me. But not only to attract people, but what it does is it builds consistency. Working out, listen to me guys, please, men, women, whatever. Working out builds self-esteem. There's nothing wrong with you going to the gym 4 or 5 times a day and looking at another person that don't hit the gym at all. It ain't even the gym, it ain't even just the gym, it ain't even just that. Just anytime you do anything, just try to be a better person. It ain't even just about the gym. Having discipline, that's what I'm trying to say. Forget the gym. Let's not say just the gym, but have discipline. Like I was saying, as far as what you consume and things like that. There's nothing wrong with looking at yourself saying, I got discipline. I'm better than this person. Be humble, but keep that in the back of your mind. Don't trick yourself now. If I'm fasting 12 hours a day, and this nigga over here eating burger at McDonald's and fucking, yeah, I should be able to have first pick at certain things. Or yeah, I should say in the back of, like I'm talking about women, I shouldn't be saying that. But yeah, in the back of my mind, I should be saying, I'm that thing compared to him. Because we all not equal. Unless this person got bad health issues that don't allow them to, then yeah, I get that. But other than that, I'm not the same as him. I get up and I choose to do this when he don't. Why should we be equal? I remember when I was 19, I had a job. It was like a construction job, and it was janky, yo. This shit was janky as hell. I would never forget it. It left a wild impression on me. I had a construction job, and they was like, it was back in the day. I was 19, so the job I was like $10.50. It was in Connecticut too, where the minimum wage was wild, crazy, so crazy low. They gave me like $10.50, or no, it was $10. And he's like, the dude, like, yeah, if you show up, if you go that extra mile, you come in on Saturdays, we'll bump you up every other month to like 10 cents, right? And I'm saying to myself, damn, that's what's up. Being young, 10, 20, 10, 50, you thinking, damn, that's what's up. I ended up getting up to like 10.50, but when I left, I ended up being like at 11 and some change. But I said, that's what's up when he's saying this in the interview. But he brought to my attention, he like, but don't think that we just rewarding everybody for nothing. He like, but if you start not showing up and you sluggish and you acting like you don't want it as bad as the next dude, we also decrease pay. So he like, you could come in, you could have your job at $10.50 today, and we could pull you aside and be like, hey, yo, I'm gonna call myself Ank, right? But hey, yo, Ank, you could, you ain't been doing good this month, or you ain't been doing good. So instead of $10.50, we're gonna drop you back down to $10.10. And he said to me, I'm like, damn, as a kid, I'm like, damn, that's janky as hell. What the fuck, you about to take my money away? I didn't say that, but in my head, like, you about to take the money away? And he looked me in my face. He was like, just honestly, I don't think that you should be making the same. He didn't say it to me. This never happened to me. I've always been a hard worker. But he said, I just don't think that a person should be making the same amount here as another person that's going way harder. He's like, I'm not going to, and that's why I got that phrase from, he's like, I ain't going to spit in your face and call it water. And I'm like, damn, that's true. And I started looking into like other things like that. And it's true. We're not equal. If one person's doing way more than you and outworking you, outliving you, and just doing way better than you in life, you're not equal. You should never believe, being a man especially, you should never in your life allow yourself to say all humans are equal. We're not. Don't forget, we are men. There's nothing above us on this earth. What's above us? So the goal is to be better than the next. But if he's your family and that's your brother, you should always want for him what you want for yourself if that's your brother. But always look at other things as competition. There's nothing above us. We are men. Ain't no elephant above us. They might be bigger than us. Ain't no cheetah could outthink us. Ain't no primate could outthink us. No sea animal could outthink us. We are men. Only person we are in competition with, and not even to sound sexist, a female can't even do what we could do. So the only person you should be in competition with is the next man at all times. I'm not saying be a hater, but I got this thing where I analyze other men at times, and I'm like, damn. If I'm analyzing you and I see you doing better than me, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be real. Damn, bro, you look good, bro. Hey, what up? Yeah, my bad. Hey, what up, bro? Hey, my bad, I'm sorry. Hey, Chris, I appreciate that so much. See? I ain't perfect. I appreciate that, Chris. I don't know why I was being not rude, but I was just stuck into looking at the screen. But I appreciate that, Chris. But I was saying I analyze other men. I'm gonna give an example, like swimming. I'm not the greatest swimmer, and I'm trying to like learn to become a better swimmer. So I go to these classes. Yeah, I appreciate that, Chris, so much. I go to these classes now, and I be seeing these other dudes jump in the pool, just Michael Phelps, right back, everything, just going crazy. And like I said, you gotta split from being a hater into being a person that wants better for yourself. I'll tell you in a second, bro. I'm originally from Connecticut, but I'm in Oregon. But I see these dudes jumping in the pool, just doing things that I dream that I could do just because I want to be a better swimmer, right? So I'm not a hater. I don't get in the pool and have like ill intent and just be like, damn man, this nigga, he think he this. Don't ever do that, because you're fooling yourself. You are tricking yourself and throwing a pity party for yourself when you shouldn't. I always say, it's okay to feel sorry for yourself, but don't throw a pity party. It's okay. What I mean by that is it's okay to say, damn, Hank, nobody love you. I love you. You doing good. That's fucked up. And acknowledge it's messed up how they treated you. That's okay. But don't be throwing yourself a pity party where it's like, oh, everybody should. No, you got to do better for yourself. But when they jump in the pool, I'm not like, yo, damn, I wish the pool would close down today so they can't swim. No, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up to that man and tell him, yo, bro, I've been watching you. I think what you're doing is great. I gotta give it to him. He do this. He come here every day. I'm not a hater. I want him to understand, like, his work is being recognized. You do this every day, bro, and you first off, you look great. I could see you practice. I could see your discipline. I admire that. And I'm gonna let him know. I'm watching you though. I'm trying to clone you. That's that. I'm trying to be a better person. Always look at the people that's doing better than you. Don't worry about the dead behind you that's doing a lot less than you. Look at the ones that's doing better than you and try to rise up to their ranks. You're gonna always be better, because if the person that's doing better than you, he right here, and you get up there, guess what? Now you go look for the next person that's up here. And you see what you're doing? You ain't doing nothing but what? Elevating. So don't be a hater. Acknowledge that other people are better. Acknowledge that some people, just like I said, other people are just simply better. Acknowledge that. Acknowledge it. Embrace it. Don't have an issue with it. Embrace it. It's really a blessing that we able to just be around so much different people that's better than us at a lot of different things, because it builds. I don't know why it went out. It went out for a minute. Somebody calling me. I hate that, y'all. When people call me, I hate that. Like, why call me when I'm on live? You already see I'm on live. I don't know if the audio went out, so I'm trying to just like, I'm trying to see if somebody. Hey, bro, you from Iran? That's what's up. I've always been fascinated with like that side of the world. I've always been fascinated with that. It's a story about a guy. I'm not gonna say his name because you know a lot of people in the U.S. hate him to death. But it's a story about a guy who wraps his head. He's dead now, supposedly, right? And he carries a small little AK. But I used to do a lot of research on him, and one thing that he inspired me to do is be like more physically fit. I used to do research on how when he was younger, he used to go into the deserts of Bora Bora. That's how you say it. And he would literally go out there with nothing and challenge himself to become a better person. So I admire stuff like that. But I want to say one more thing. I gotta go. When I said let your money save your money and let it because it'll save you. Don't let anybody give you that impoverished and stricken mindset where money don't buy happiness. I appreciate that, bro. Money don't buy happiness. Then tell me it buy everything else but happiness? You sure? Don't let money control you, right? But control it. Make sure it's around you at all times. Don't be a consumer and just give away your money. You ever brought some shit and you be like, damn, man, I wish I just had that money back. Let that be the biggest lesson to you. Don't just buy things that you don't need for no reason. Don't. Because it's more of a blessing when you put that money away. All right, look, I'm gonna give an example. I'm using this, right? I wanna go buy a bike. Boom. Now I got a bike sitting there. But if I didn't need that bike and I just wanted it and I'm not using it, I saved that. Now next time I got something else, boom. I believe so, bro. I was just talking with my son that yesterday that last time I was looking at the subs, it was like 48 and some change, and now it's at 49, almost at 50K. But I'm not trying to get off topic either, but yeah, bro, that's crazy, right? It's jumping. And I don't know, it's just, I guess that's just how it's supposed to be. It's jumping, 50K soon, and I owe it to Chris, I owe it to you too, my boy. Yeah, I gotta go harder, man. We gotta get the 100K plaque. I owe it to you. And what I wanna do with the plaque is I wanna shoot it, and I just wanna like, this is what I always wanted to do with the YouTube plaque, the 100K plaque. I wanted to shoot it and then find somebody out of the subs, not just a regular just sub that just been there since like yesterday, but I want to find a genuine supporter out of the subs. I don't want to hand pick it like do a random raffle. I want to actually pick somebody, and I want to write like a long, heartfelt message to them, and just, I'm not going to tear it up. I just want to give it like a shot through it, and then just write a message and just give it away. Cause I already at that point I already did the accomplishment of getting it. Now I just want to pass it on to somebody else and motivate them. I appreciate that, bro. Real recognize real, no matter what language you speak, right? We're gonna know. You can tell by body tone. But yeah, Chris, man, it's gonna be crazy. I'm hoping to see the 50K. And I did a couple videos in different locations. Like the other day, I drove almost 3 hours to a whole nother location, a different range, and I did a wonderful video. And then Friday, which is tomorrow, I'm gonna be going in another different location and doing a whole nother video. So I got some videos coming out. I got some videos, man. I got a lot of learning, a lot of shorts where I'm learning. But yeah, I want to show you something real quick. This is funny. Y'all probably seen this before. I ain't gonna do this on this channel at all. I might do it for the kids. I might do it for my 2 sons. But I want to try this so bad, right? We went somewhere up in Oregon and they got a whole bunch of sodas. Oh man, I appreciate that, bro. I do. I'm not sure if he talking about like a sub, but yeah, I got the membership too. Even though I don't really care. That's what's up. I got the membership, and the thing is, YouTube keep telling me in these these tips to announce my membership at least 3 times in a video. So I'm gonna start doing that, right? But what I wanna do is use the membership, the proceeds from the membership to, I was thinking 2 things. I was either gonna try to like do a merch thing, like a merch, even though, I mean, really, who the fuck want my merch, right? But I was gonna do that, or I wanted to like let the money like turn in like a pool and use that for giveaways. Cause I know I'm gonna answer that, bro. I know a lot of people don't have much, and I didn't want to like get, let's say, get $500 and just give 500 to one person. If I get 500, I want to break it down to 5 different people, and also like people like Chris, you know, he's here. I want to use that to like help pay mods, you know. So I'm gonna just mention the membership. If you want to do it, like when I start seeing people buy into it, I got a couple videos up there that people never seen. But if you want to buy into it, go ahead. We really do. I'm gonna say me and Chris, because Chris, you always here, my boy. We do really do appreciate it. Like I said, it'll help. I want to start paying people as things get bigger, like Chris, who's like, you know, he got other things he could be doing. He here, he responding. That's amazing. It's a job. I don't feel like anybody time should be played with. And I think everybody should be paid for their time. So yeah, Chris, that's what I want. I want to keep you in that. I just want to let you know that too. With the membership proceeds, I want to be able to pay mods monthly, or, you know, and it's an incentive to help y'all help out a lot more. I love seeing the mods in here, man. First off, it had to be the energy first, so I wouldn't mind sharing a thing with you, Chris. You hear me? Because the reason why I picked you for being a mod, it was the energy. It's the million people up here. I've had so much views that, you know, not everybody a mod. It's the energy, bro. So yeah, that's what I want to do with the proceeds. I want to do like pools and do giveaways and pay mods. But I want to show y'all this. Boom. That's a barf drink. I was gonna just open these up and drink them and taste them, but I said, why not? I got my 2 boys. Why not try to put them on, right? So I'm gonna do like a whole YouTube on the side with them, and just do stuff like that. Get like exotic things and weird things to drink, and get their reaction. Do you live alone? No. I got my 2 sons and their mom, but she don't really. That's why y'all see me be able to like live freely, but she don't really be around much. She got her whole thing and family like in Texas, so she traveled back and forth to Texas a lot. So basically, yeah. And the kids, they always at school. If they're not at school, they go ahead and be out the park. So I be having a lot of free time. I guess I manifest that though. I manifest that. I worked hard for that, to have the free time and to be able to like make an income in a certain way. It wasn't easy. And in the future, I'm gonna start giving more tips as I get better at it on how people could do that. Now it's easy to look back at it. It's trial and error. You know, when you start something and nobody teach you, it ain't as easy. But when you got somebody literally holding your hand and showing you, it's easy. A lot of y'all could be doing this kind of stuff in no time. But I'm gonna go on a little bit. Like I said, everybody, shout out Chris, man. Shout out Chris for real, cause he real supportive, man. That's like family at this point, man. He be here. He really be tuning in, and I don't speak bullshit, man. I speak straight from the heart. I really appreciate him a lot. I appreciate you, Chris, man. For real, you my internet brother, my boy. For real, I appreciate it. It really make me like feel just real good. But before I go, I want to let y'all know what I'm about to do. If anybody interested, a little snack. For real, bro. Anybody interested in a little snack? This is my go-to. Especially, I haven't been as hard on my diet as I should have, but whenever I am, I'm gonna show y'all something. This is my go-to. If you're allergic, you could use crushed up almonds or whatever. But these 3, you go ahead and start out with your bananas. You mash up your bananas. I know they gonna say, oh, this bitch ass nigga on that health guru shit. It ain't being health guru. I'm just trying to see people do better. Like I said, when you look better, a lot of people want to be around you. You got that aura. You just like attract people. You just attract people. I appreciate that, bro. And I could tell you're a good person too. I could genuinely tell. All right, but before this person keep calling and interrupt me, I just want to show y'all. All right, you start out by mashing up your bananas. I probably use like 4 bananas in a bowl. Mash them up. It went out, right? Hold on. All right, it went out. I think it went out, so I had to stop real quick. But you get your bowl, you mash up your bananas. I probably use like 4 bananas. I like to get them ripe, right? I like to get them like brownish ripe because they're a lot more sweeter. You mash up the bananas, and then you go ahead and do like an even amount of peanut butter. And then after that, you go ahead and add like flack. Not too much, just until it get like a little thick. So you slowly add the flack until the mix get a little thick, to like a dough, like a cookie dough, but not too much because this stuff, it get thick. And it's real simple. Like I said, these two, a 1-to-1 ratio. You slowly add in the flack, mix it up until it get like a little thicker, and you go ahead and throw them in the oven. You got some amazing cookies. I'm telling you, you can't tell that they're not highly processed. You think that you just brought cookies out of Subway or some, you know what I'm saying? They're amazing. So go ahead and do that. Y'all make a whole bunch for the kids or whoever y'all got in your household. And it ain't saving everything, but you can start step by step. And that's one way to just save yourself from having to go and spend a whole bunch of money, because I can make the whole house cookies with this, and after spending a couple dollars, the bananas, well, they're cheap as hell. You can use this a whole bunch. You could use this. There's a never-ending supply. But I'm gonna keep going in the future and showing y'all more of how I do things. I do love y'all again, man. Shout out Chris, everybody, and shout out my boy right here, Reza. I can't say his name. I'm sorry, bro. I ain't trying to chop it up, but shout you out too. I hope to see you in the next one, my boy. I love y'all for real. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave it in the channel, the post, my son's YouTube that we made for them, and y'all gonna see me in like a different type of lighting, a different type of person, actually being able to, like, you know, be a dad and just having a real one-on-one. And we're gonna be just taste testing these. We got a whole bunch of things that we're gonna be doing. But I love y'all. I gotta go. Stay up, everybody. I hope what I said to y'all stick with y'all, and I hope I see y'all. Thank you, bro. Chris. We're gonna be in the next one, you heard? I love you, bro.